speaking of other announcements coming next week from AEW, Tony Khan was on Busted Open Radio last week and stated, hey, I got a big announcement coming. Well, no, he said, I'm working on something massive. He said, working on something massive that would be a big deal in wrestling. I was hoping to announce it this week. Now, ahead of the February 23rd episode of Dynamite, Khan continued to tease this, stating the following quote, I've been talking a lot about a big announcement in the world of professional wrestling. Not only is there going to be a lot of great wrestling on the show, I promise you guys, I have a huge announcement coming. Nobody knows what it is. It's going to be something very important in the wrestling business. It's not one particular piece of talent. It's something very special. I'm really excited about it. I believe it's something we'll be in position to announce on Wednesday. I'm pretty excited about that. So, I don't know. Again, this is a big head scratcher of what this could be. A lot of people are theorizing either a huge TV deal or a big super show with multiple wrestling companies. And here's my prediction. I think it could be two in the same. A big TV deal for a big wrestling super show. I think, and this is just me speculating, this is just me shooting the shit, talking with you guys, my friends, my buddies, my pals, on what I think would be huge for AEW. What could be massive? A super stadium show with AEW, Impact, New Japan, and Ring of Honor on ABC or CBS. Can't go to NBC or Fox. They're partnered with WWE, but you put together a big, and maybe not those four wrestling companies, but you put together some big-ass wrestling show, some super show with multiple companies and big names, and you pitch it to a broadcast partner, saying that this is going to be as big as WrestleMania. This is going to be as big as the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup playoffs and finals, the World Series, the Daytona 500. This needs to be on broadcast television. You pitch it to ABC or CBS because those are the only two out there that would make sense on broadcast. That's my prediction. That it is a big time, maybe not even stadium show. I mean, stadium show would look better on television, but a big time wrestling show with multiple wrestling companies and some of the biggest names in the world, not just AEW names, and you put that puppy on broadcast TV and get a good TV deal for that. Get a good deal, put that show on. Hopefully Tony Khan can announce it next week. Maybe it's something this summer. I don't know anything, but that's just my prediction. Maybe they get into Madison Square Garden and we get the successor to G1 Supercard, whatever that name's going to be. I doubt it's going to be G1 Supercard. But we get the spiritual successor to that show, what that show should have been before the Bucks, Kenny, SoCal Uncensored, and so many others left ROH in New Japan. So that's my prediction, what I think maybe it could be. And that's just me spitballing, hoping it's that massive. A big-time wrestling super show on broadcast television. And I'll even throw it in prime time. It doesn't have to be in prime time. You can start it on a Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, Pacific, whatever. But you also got to air it live, coast to coast, all around the world. That's my prediction. That's what I think this could be. Supermassive wrestling show on broadcast television. And again, Fox is out because they got WWE and SmackDown. NBC is out of the running because they've got Monday Night Raw on USA and they've got WWE Network on Peacock, so they're not going to get in bed with AEW or anybody else. So that leaves you CBS and CBS Sports and ABC and ESPN. And what could be even bigger is if they sign a Disney deal. They sign that Disney deal. They get on ABC for this show, but then we get like specials hyping up the show leading up on ESPN. So I think that could be really, really cool. Just a prediction, No, nothing. But Tony Khan did state that he hopes to have this big, massive announcement that he called something very special, something very important in wrestling business. That's why I think WWE never did the WrestleMania on broadcast television, pay a bunch of money to us for commercials, and there we go. No, they didn't. Maybe Tony Khan is trying to set up something like that to do something that WWE never did. Massive show in line with the Daytona 500 and the World Series and the Super Bowl on broadcast television with professional wrestling. You get guys on there like Okada, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Who knows how well this show could be? And again, I'm just spitballing an idea.